on video. Hold him sideways. Ladies and gentlemen, the super...
Start cheering, you just go right ahead. Take you to church this Sunday morning, and instead of an amen, just have a...
F-35 Lightning II.
No, those look like F-18.
F-18 Super Hornets on the way in.
Absolutely.
42,000 pounds of thrust, more than a speed sound. The show of force is enough to make the enemy back down. Let's watch as they lay down their fire. Attack helicopter. Venom.
Venom might fire back with small arms. Nothing at all for the Cobra the Venom. On board the Venom, though, there's reconnaissance Marines. How are we going to get them into theater here?
This is a very, very unique method of getting guys on the ground very, very rapidly. As the Cobra circles around to continue to protect the area, watch for the Yankee Venom to do what is called a fast roll insertion.
Alright, the joint land, so I'm guessing a fast roll insertion means the helicopter can stay here. Is that correct?
That is correct. It'll come to a hover. The doors are open. Watch for the Marines as they get ready to disembark in a very rapid fashion.
Wow. You can hear the enemy fire really starting to come up. They know what's in store.
Hovering just about 10 feet over the runway. The pilots go into the hover. One of the most difficult things to do. Hovering a helicopter is like standing on a beach ball and rubbing your tummy and patting your head.
Let's bring it in.
Come back in to pick them up. With the Cobra to provide air support to support.
Look at that. Oh my goodness, here comes the land.
With the chain gun. The Cobra is on station. As the Venom, low and to the left, comes to pick up.
Just look at that. You can hardly see it. It's really down there in the weeds out there.
Yes, indeed it is. As they get ready to pick up the Marines who fast roped out of that very helicopter just moments ago.
Wow, you can still hear the gunfire coming. They've taken all of the positions up close. Rob Ryder, I think we're still going to need some help from the Marines. Just put yourself there. Imagine these reconnaissance Marines, they go in and do the dirty work. They take out the head of the beast. But then you still have the body and the tail to take care of. Can't imagine what it must be like to be a reconnaissance Marine. Ladies and gentlemen. We got some ground assets moving in. Hopefully with that. About to unleash a whole lot of America down here on this week.
In previous days, this would have been accomplished with the CH-46 helicopter. But now, with the unique capabilities of the V-22 Osprey, they have the speed of an airplane, the maneuverability of the helicopter, as the Cobra unleashes more of its potent weaponry on our enemy positions.
That's right. Now look at these Marines down here. You see them all around, but I want you to turn your eyes up to the sky, because what you're about to see is how they normally get into the battlefield throughout the MV-22. This is a very expeditious delivery, if you will, Rob Ryder. Around 40 plus Marines.
As they circle around the target area and set up for their delivery of the Marines on target. With the ability to run main battle tank at reach speeds of nearly 60 miles per hour. Advanced fire control systems. They're able to aim those guns and put them on target exactly where they need them to be.
Begins to come down to perhaps just a lull in the background. You can hear it just sort of fading off. How are we going to take care of
supporting today's air show is VMFA-232, VMFA-211, VMGR-352, VMF-166,
said will be configured with the boobs out, but what we'll see is a very similar formation. The Hornets and the F-35s just nestled up right there with the city. Body hurt off to the left.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
What a formation this is, ladies and gentlemen. Get your cameras on it.
Rob Ryder, look at that. We actually have one of the cups out. You can see it dangling behind off the white ring tip here. Giving that little F-35. Rob Ryder, we have some folks out here that would love to sign up to the United States.
To touch down and have that tail hook catch one of 4 wires stretched across the deck.
Look at this, it's not a landing, it's an arrival.
Or, as they say sometimes, a controlled crash.
Rob Ryder, I don't know about you, but the C-130's down, but we still have 2 F-35s up there in the air. I don't know if we have the gas or not to do this, but let's just see. Miramar, you want to see this F-35? Committed to providing quality products and solutions that protect and secure in many facilities who live and work. December 5th, Asset Alloy.
The San Diego Union Tribune delivering news, entertainment, and information to San Diego.
We're going to
awaiting the team leader's call. At 9,000 feet, he signals the outside jumpers to fly to the base. As they fly closer and closer together, they use their hands, arms, legs, and shoulders to safely complete the formation. The formation continues to fly at 120 miles per hour as the free-fall photographer circles the formation. The team leader pops up, signaling all our jumpers to complete our bomb burst maneuver. Watch for the parachutes. There you have the high-flying black and gold of your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Now, as you may have guessed, these jumpers are faced with a unique situation, a traffic jam in the sky. They must gain vertical separation to allow for individual approaches into the target area. This is accomplished by to the target. He then flies a downwind leg, a base leg 90 degrees to the target, and then faces into the wind for his final approach. Watch the minor corrections used in obtaining a dead center landing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our team leader as he brings it into the target area. The reserve or auxiliary parachute used by the Golden Knights is also a flexible wing glider, such as the ones you see now. However, there are some differences.
That's John Collver in the Wardog. You'll notice as that airplane moves past you, you'll hear the little light and the propeller there. That's the sun. After and as it's happening, but anyway, that's what you're hearing there with John Collver. What a guy.
Well, John has been with Wardog and flying.
13. And at 16, he's solo. 5 different types of airplanes. At this time, though, he's logged more than 15 or 16,000 hours. He's been entertaining audiences just like you all across the West. 1,200
His aerobatic career actually started back in 1974 with the IAC, International Aerobatic Code. Well, that's the ground. I'm not showing off, he is. But John Collver, John and Wardog have been featured in films and numerous national and international applications. Vice President
John is from the board of organizations, air shows, including the Torrance and Hawthorne airfields. He's assisted in organizing the Salinas Air Show and the Travis Air Force Base. Right now, also called the SMJ by the Navy. And then later today, we'll see Vicki operate the Stearman. The Stearman, the PT-19, those types of aircraft begin with a P for the primary. Many World War II aviators with small spin accidents, they designed the T-6 to have a bite. Just want to roll over one. That airplane was designed to be difficult to fly. John, being the masterful pilot that he is able to maneuver right up to his head of safety because he's been flying it for so long. But to the World War II guys that were going to go strap on a Hellcat or a Mustang after they flew this thing, they had to be ready. They had to be a little fearful of that bite. And the landing gear are really close together too.
And the bike on
it'll ruin your pride and ruin a wing heartbeat. Parts, so they have to dig them up. But 600 something horsepower, around 6,000 pounds, give or take. Not a speed demon, but it is high power enough, and it has enough of a weight to it, and a girth to it, that it gives you what a heavy fighter's going to fly like, and that's what they wanted.
This one was Built in 1944, a Marine Corps SNG-5 Texan. Based in Orange County, a Marine Corps Air Station El Toro. And then
The difficulty in trying to keep that little tail wheel where it belongs.
stick your hand out and drive along, you feel it push against your hand. The tail becomes... The speeds are that he's already at 325, 350, 367 miles an hour. Wow. He just barely won. But he used them when he started, so he took up Aerobatics to overcome that fear. What you see now is the result of passion, commitment, incredible skill. Ladies and gentlemen, starting off with the centrifuge from Salinas, California, let's welcome Sean D. Tucker. Diving down from the right to the left-hand side of our aerobatic box, Sean D. Tucker flies the Oracle Challenger 3, a one-of-a-kind biplane that weighs in at a mere 1,425 pounds, with a 400 horsepower motor and a Hartzell propeller on the front. Makes it the highest performance aerobatic biplane in the world. What you're seeing now is a bone-crushing, down and dirty, hardcore aerobatic demonstration that will show off the skill of the pilot as he does the forward flip. Sean D. Tucker now recovers inverted. Reaches show center, leveling off just about 75 feet above the ground. He rolls upright, pulls back from the stick, experiencing 9 times the pull of gravity. As he goes over the top, watch him tumble. And watch for the inverted recovery. This is the inside-outside loop with a tumble at the top. 6 negative G's trying to throw Sean out of the cockpit. The Bob Hoover Academy is designed to help kids in Salinas, California break in life using flight as a metaphor. Check it out, the BobHooverAcademy.org. The first public-private partnership in it for aviation education through STEAM. Now watch him as he does the torque roll. All the controls are reversed. He hangs it on that Hartzell propeller. He's now going 50, 60, 70 miles an hour backwards, almost 500 feet in reverse. Nobody does it like Sean D. Tucker. Now, I want you to as Sean dives in, he sets up for a rehearsal done, and that's to cut all 3 ribbons in a single pass in 3 separate flight attitudes. He's done his 2 rehearsals. We're going to see him attempt that ribbon, that triple ribbon cut, done by no one else in the world. And as Sean goes up on the right-hand side, watch him now. He'll pull around, dive back down. He'll pick up the energy he needs, accelerate to 100 miles an hour. As the wheels are now just feet above the runway, he does another pass, checking the winds to make sure everything is going to work out all right. Sean, business and technology solutions in the cloud or in your data center, only from Oracle. Sean D. Tucker now, low over the ground, goes underneath that first ribbon, climbs skyward, clawing his way into this incredible sky with a quick snap roll and another forward flip. That's called the Tucker Upper. As he dives back down and finishes that sequence by going under that 3rd ribbon with the wheels literally 2 feet above the runway. Now as Sean proceeds to the right-hand side, watch him roll the airplane up right. He'll pull back on the stick and do the world's smallest inside loop. We call this the alley-oop. can hear the whine from that Hartzell propeller. Built on honor since 1917, 102 years. Built propellers for the Wright brothers' first airplanes. Back in Dayton, Ohio, the Hartzell Propeller Company, built on honor. Now let's watch as Sean, get your cameras ready, hold them sideways everybody, because Sean's going to attempt his triple ribbon cut. From the left, he goes right knife edge through ribbon number 1, left knife edge through ribbon number 2, and inverted to take out that third and final ribbon. Put your hands together for Sean E. Tucker. Sean practices tirelessly. He is one with his airplane. And in just a moment, we're going to go live to the cockpit.
What's absolutely awesome is our passion. What's absolutely awesome is our freedoms as Americans. The Marine Corps Air Station Miramar has opened their house to us. They're so proud of what they do. They're so proud of being Americans, protecting our freedom. So you see a man or woman in uniform, you give them a kiss and you give them a hug. And we got first responders here. We got the Brits, the Red Arrows that are here celebrating our freedom. So let's celebrate with them. So let's stay together, you guys. Words in English languages. God bless America. Thanks so much for coming out. Let's have a magnificent day. You got it, Lonnie.
That sounds great, Sean. Nice job, my friend. Sean D. Tucker will be back with his new flying partner. Her name is Jessie Panzer, and Team Oracle will go into formation flight. But now, I want you to watch as Sean sets up for his tribute to the Marine Corps AV-8B Harrier. Let's see if he's going to set up for that. The nose comes up. He'll roll it around and he'll stop it. And now, using only 70% of his available horsepower, he hangs it there on the propeller. There's 5 seconds in a Hummer. There's 10. There's 15. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the best of the very best in the history of aviation. Going over the top.
Well, that's because strong, Rob. That snorkel is what they pick all of the water up, and then the Huey just can strategically hover over the area and put out a small fire for that water drop.
And then they can go back to wherever the lake is, where the water is, and use that snorkel.
Now watch this. Look at this. This guy, Erickson. Just dumps off the water. I love the big battle. Watch the there it is.
About 375 gallons of water. And they go back and they use that snorkel to get them back. And
Comes out lots of just on the coast. Keeps around that spinning. But that ex-military instructor, Tolerant 7.
will be delivered by the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar Command and Chaplain.
Here, I'm gonna go get it. The jumpers are out, and the parachutes. And once again, the high-flying black and gold of Thor, United States Army Parachute Team, the Golden Knights. Now, as you may have, Sergeant Times is a leader who has progressed well above his peers, both professionally and technically. His ability to negotiate complex situations has been showcased.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your applause going for John Melby. John, what's next? Here's a 10G pull to the vertical, and he pushes over the top. You have just become the vomit comet. That was fun. I bet it was. Did you find anything that's been in the cockpit for about a week? I'm not saying a word. Because at that point, he was totally weak. What the heck?
It's race on. Miramar, they're gonna go.
Miles an hour. That's and the sky begins. In point of fact, airplane, and that's where she will stay for a great deal of today's performance. Two airplanes flying as one. The Clover Loop. Formation flying with two airplanes that are alike. It's challenging enough, but when you get to similar types of aircraft, like Sean B. Tucker's 1,225 pound Challenger 3 and the 1,400-pound extra 300L that Jesse Panther is flying, it makes it even more challenging and more impressive to see them as they fly together. In one of the final times you're going to see Sean B. Tucker's airplane until it's in Washington, D.C. It will be part of the We All Fly Gallery Logan 2021. Now, as the noses come up and settle for the hammerhead. Gravity wins in this maneuver. They slow down to zero airspeed, and as they do, they kick hard to the front. And that's the simultaneous hammerhead turnaround. These folks Jesse's dad was a corporate pilot, but when Jessie was just 7 years old, she lost her dad to an airplane accident, but she decided to pursue aviation. She has flown dozens of different types of aircraft. Helps kids who need a break in life in Salinas, California, empowering them through the metaphor of flight. It's the first public-private partnership for aviation education through STEAM in the United States of America. Look up at Bob Academy.org to find out more information about how you can step rejoin was magnificent. And as she rolls around the outside of that maneuver, it's got to be a first for her. She had to fight every instinct when she rolled around Sean's roll on that part of the maneuver. The centrifuge. With the inverted pass, Sean is high and to the right under the power of that archer propeller. Inside step outs on the right of Sean. Jesse runs out of here. Jesse runs out of airspeed and does the inside hunt him up. Sean B. Tucker recovering it right. Sean does the inside outside. Comes down to 45 with a lane and a half into the upright position. She climbs skyward with vertical rolls. Sean B. Tucker Sean now sets up for this next maneuver, the double hammerhead. The airplane goes up. He will roll to the left. He'll do a shoulder roll to the right. He'll run out of airspeed and watch for the hard left rudder kick in the opposite aileron for not one, but two consecutive hammerheads by the turnarounds. Nobody does it better. Port roll. He'll back it up. All the controls are reversed. Left is right, right is left, forward is back, back is forward. He's now going 100 miles an hour in reverse, some 500 feet backwards. Ladies and gentlemen of Miramar, put your hands together for Team Oracle. Only Oracle offers hardware and software engineered to work together. Every Airshow, Team Oracle has always done the Young Eagles for rides, sharing the magic of flight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sharing the magic of formation flight, let's watch and listen as Sean B. Tucker and Jesse Panzer continue their magic and graceful formation work. Setting up for the half Cuban, keep your eyes on Team Oracle. I want you to put your hands together for Team Oracle. Sean D. Tucker and Jesse Panzer. There they are taking their lap in front of the bleachers. Sean D. Tucker and Jesse Panzer in Los Angeles.
Which I can't see. I cannot see Erickson flying like Cobra did. Can't imagine. Not when you can do loops. Now, how does this work? Because a regular helicopter is not configured for aerobatics. This one, though, is something special.
Well, yeah. Regular helicopters have rotors that will flap and lead lag. This has a rigid rotor system and a solid titanium rotor head so that so it won't get out of hand and it won't get a boom strike or anything like that.
What you're saying is it's been highly modified.
Oh yeah, they sure have done that, and it's one of those things that makes it very, very agile, and it's all an unstable vehicle. So keep your eyes on what Aaron Fitzgerald's going to do.
Now this just, it's not supposed to happen. Seeing becomes believing. when Aaron Fitzgerald is at the helm of the Red Bull helicopter. But he'll do that backwards too, won't he, Rob? He'll actually flip over, go in the opposite direction, Rob Ryder, which amazes me every time I see it. Kind of like that right there.
You know, when we were talking to him earlier, you know, we asked him what was the most fun flight of your life.
Well, he said that there have been many.